Okay, now we're going to look at determining whether or not the graph can represent a function. Okay, we've talked about points representing functions. We've talked about having it drawn out where you're given the domain and the range and seeing how they map together, how the arrows are drawn. Okay, this is a very similar question, although it's presented differently. Okay, can this graph represent a function? Okay, remember what has to happen for it to be a function. Your x values are not allowed to repeat. In other words, you have each x value is only paired up with one y value. Each x value is only paired with one y value. Okay, and so let's look at that. Let's pick an x value here. Let's say here, right? When x is 2. How many y values does the graph have when x is 2? There's a point there. There's a y value somewhere right there. And here's another y value. So notice how that kind of failed the definition. We have an x value, in this case 2, that has 2 different y values that are paired with it. Okay, so therefore this is not a function. What just happened? We used what is called the vertical line test, right? Which is a way that you can check to see if you have an x value that shares multiple y values. Okay, the vertical line test says that if you draw a vertical line, or if you have something that is not a function, you can draw a vertical line that crosses more than one point. Not a function. Okay, so this fails the vertical line test. In other words, you have an x value with 2 different y values. It is not a function.